Welcome back to Al Murray's Great British Pub Quiz. Well, we've smashed through 2 rounds already. Phill Jupitus is with the Pavilion end and Kerry Godliman the Jaws. Up next is our round where we trawl through photos of my travels around the globe with Shaun. Paul, you're a big rugby fan, is that right?
That's correct, yes.
And you've been all over the world following rugby, am I right in thinking that?
Well, 2 years, a year and a half ago, I was in New Zealand.
Really? What, for the British Lions tour?
Yeah, we followed it around for sort of 3 weeks, yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Fantastic.
In rugby, why is a try called a try? It should be called a success, shouldn't it?
Originally, you didn't get any points for touching the ball down over the line. What you got was the right to try for points by kicking them. And then later on, you got awarded points for that.
It's time for Alan Shaun's holiday snacks. This round is on the buzzer. I'm going to show you 3 photos from a landmark we visited, and it's the first team correctly to guess where we've been that will win the point. Buzz and answer correctly on the first photo, and there's 3 points up for grabs, 2 for the second photo, and 1 for the third, as it becomes increasingly and abundantly clearer where we've been. But buzzing incorrectly, and you're locked out of the question, the other team can answer it at their leisure. Fingers at the ready, here's your first one. Where are we? What springs to mind looking at that picture?
It does look like an archaeological dig, doesn't it? Maybe he's digging around for some jokes.
Anyone prepared to buzz in? Anyone got any idea? Just look at a picture for 2 points, see if it makes it any clearer.
It might be, yeah.
Now, you see, there's no...
Oh, the Pavilion end. Where are we?
I think we're at Hadrian's Wall.
You think we're at Hadrian's Wall? OK. So if you've got that right, you've got yourself 2 points. Let's have a look at the third photo, which might make it clearer. Yeah.
Yay!
Well done. You were at Hadrian's Wall. 2 points.
Let me tell you, that wall absolutely it still works this day. Still no Mexicans in Scotland.
Now, where are we on this exciting soar-away holiday?
Oh, my word. Is that where you give Shaun his quizzing superpowers before every series?
Yes, he was bitten by a radioactive encyclopedia. Yeah. For 3 points, anyone
Why
prepared?
is he wearing a shower cap?
Is he doing a shift at Greg's?
They are very hot, the sausage rolls, aren't they? Right, let's go to a 2-point possibility.
I think the casting for the new James Bond movie is not going very well.
I don't know, I think Shaun would be brilliant.
I must book an appointment at the gynaecologist.
Crikey.
Yeah.
Oh, the Pavilion end again.
We think it's at CERN.
They're at CERN, the Large Hadron Collider. Congratulations. And let's just look at the third image.
We're about to say quick fit Doncaster.
Large Hadron Collider, that's right. A 27-kilometre ring of superconducting magnets.
Worst Deliveroo ever.
Well done. 2 points again to the Pavilion end, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic. I have a feeling they may have pulled away from the George, but let's ask Shaun for the scores.
Pavilion end aced that round. They lead 6-3.
6-3. It's time for the next round. It's one that both teams really need to get to grips with. That's right, it's Shaun's nuts. As you can see, Shaun has a nuts board. That's right, a nuts board with categories on it. We've got meat, TV, battles, heavy metal, myths and legends, mountains, musicals, animals and Wimbledon. In this round, the teams will pick a category and a question will be asked. First team to buzz in with the correct answer wins 1 point. Get the question wrong, the other team can answer the same question for a point, OK? But that's not all. Oh, no, Shaun has concealed little packets of nuts behind 3 of the categories on our board. And if you find those nuts, if you sniff them out, your points will be doubled, so a possible 2 points to score. OK, the George, you're behind, so you get the first pick at Shaun's fact-bulging nuts.
I have a TV, let's go.
You're going TV.
Good luck, ready?
OK. OK, both teams you can buzz in. Possibility of double points here, yeah. First broadcast in 1955. Which police series was the George?
Dixon of Dock Green.
Dixon of Dock Green is the correct answer.
Done.
Famous for its polite opening greeting. What was it?
Evening all.
Good evening all. That's right, exactly. Well done, Dixon of Dock Green. OK, Pavilion end. Your turn to choose a category.
We go for musicals.
Musicals.
Good luck.
OK, for 1 point. Which Andrew Lloyd Webber and Tim Rice musical had the song You Must Love Me written... Yes?
Evita.
Evita is the correct answer. Well done. Written specifically for the 1992 film adaptation. Well done.
Yes. Yes.
1 point for the Pavilion end. OK, it's your turn, the George, to choose.
We'll go for Wimbledon, please.
Wimbledon, oh, jolly good.
Nut magnets.
Which West London tennis club hosts a men's... George.
Queens.
That's right, Queen's Club.
Um,
A men's only ATP tournament prior to Wimbledon. Well done, that's right, Queen's Club.
Opened in 1886, named after Queen Victoria.
Wonderful. Pavilion end, it's your turn.
Let's have mountains.
Mountain.
Oh,
All right,
bold
okay.
choice.
OK, for 1 point. Which European mountain range's tallest mountains include Dom, Monte Rosa and Mont Blanc?
Oh, no.
Yeah, Pavilion end.
Alps.
Alps is the correct answer, well done.
Yeah.
But George, your turn to choose, your last chance.
Animals, meat.
Go animals.
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 OK, you going for animals?
Yeah.
OK, let's have a look. OK, animals. Vulpes is the scientific name of the Pavilion end.
Wolf.
No, it's not a wolf. Vulpes is the scientific name for which animal?
Yeah, dog.
Dog.
Dog, wrong. It's a fox. OK, Pavilion end
in
is
the
your
bin
last
to
choice.
Heavy metal, Miss Legends, meat.
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 Meat! Oh, that's a shame. OK, often eaten as a delicacy, what is the common name for the fatty tail of a fowl when cooked? Yes,
Parson's nose.
is the correct answer. What's that done to the scores, mate?
Good round there. It's the George 7, Pavilion N 9.
OK, well, it's time for a break. We don't go anywhere because in the style of some online clickbait, what happens in part 3 will leave you stunned, amazed and clearing your internet history.